So yeah, so I'm going to fit this to the walls, cut it, stick the middle up, and then try and stick the top and trim round it while it's stuck to the wall. And hopefully I've got enough of a decent spray to do the bottom, buy some more and do the other side. I ain't got much time to spend on tonight because I've got to hit the gym and sort some other bits out ready for tomorrow morning. And hopefully get a battery and some other bits for this. I'm using my little light, and this is a little motion light I got from Lidl for £4. So yeah, let's pull this bed out and stuff and cut it and see how well it looks. So it's more budget upgrades. We've got a scrap battery, so called anyway, which you can pick for 10 to 15 quid, which would be perfect for what we do. I've got for free, and I've got this little fridge from Lidl for about 40 quid I think they are, which is most of the cheapest, decently valued and well commented fridge you see around, which pop up on Facebook a lot and over the internet, which is powered by mains, or you can have it running off a car charger for your lighter socket. So yeah, I'll show you what this, how I'm going to wire this up, or hardwire, not after hardwire it, sorry, but yeah, just crack on with it. So the whole idea is to have this on a hinge, so when if we don't need to have my bike coming in here, and we're just going for like a camping trip or some kind of expedition or a show or something, I could put my motorbike in here and then just lift this up and have it on a lock, but for now we just use this bonnet today. So lighting's going to be a bit bad in here because obviously we haven't got that hooked up and haven't actually got other many portable lighting equipment. But ideally the bike's going to be coming down here, locked to my little system I'm going to be building down here. And then my little switchboard here, which has got the two switches on for my lights, and my charger and a USB plug is in the wall. If you're unsure about how to fit them, if you really need me to, I'll make a separate video and I'll buy one and just wire it up to show you. But that's just got the negative and positive wires coming down to the bottom. And we just have this battery just in here, so if we're not using the van or it does die, we'll get below around about 8 volts, and we'll just take it home and charge it up and then bring it back in here. Just portable and not hardwired. So that'd be negative. That's going to be just a positive. So at the moment I use them red just because I don't really take much note. It's hard to see them outside, so if you are staff camping or something. So ideally we don't have the battery here, which I'll show you. So that's not hard mounted. We'll put some little brackets down here, and then we'll either twist them off or just unscrew them, and we're going to take the battery out to charge up. But that should be more plenty enough for a couple of days. I've had times I left my LED lighting on and for 2 days by itself, and they ain't even killed the batteries, not even used a volt. So that'd be absolutely perfect and more than what we need. So this is up here, so I'll remove this. So you got here a volt gauge for lighting to put my power on, 2 USB plugs, a 5 amp and 2.1 amp and a 1 amp 5 volt. And we just got a normal socket plug here. Just trying to do all this one-handed. And then we'll have some kind of lock up here. I did want some string, which had been knotted from behind the wood, and just come down to looks kind of retro, but that ain't gonna really happen now. So I'm just gonna have a nice lock or some sort here. So yeah, that's pretty much as basic as it would be, and then that'll be just going across. You got the little lighting up here, and my motion one here, which costs like £3. For this, the little stand we got, I don't know if I'll be using this or we'll create something different, but that's what we got for now. So there's a battery, this fridge, which either you can, before you do go set out like a 2-day trip, you can either have it, take it home, plug it in the mains, have it absolutely flat out without being on eco mode to get it nice and cold, and if you even want it colder, get some ice blocks in your freezer, have that in there, and that should last throughout the night or a couple of nights. Or what you're going to do like me, I'm going to plug it, keep it constantly in my my extra plug socket, so every time the ignition's on or when the car's running, it's going to be constantly charging this up, so if you do go for a 5-hour drive, it'll be mega cold. So, and if you don't be doing much driving, then obviously you would have pre-cold chilled it anyway, so it should be perfect. So your UHT milk and some other bits you can put in, like a slightly warm fridge which won't go off, would be perfect. And that's all I'm going to put it. We'll get the charger one. Obviously this is a basic little build, just one of my side builds I've got going on, just to get me around places if I need somewhere to stay or camp for a night. It's pretty much a plan B, I like to always have doors covered really. I don't know what fuse is it. So that's 5 amp fuse, so that'll be plenty. To have that plugged in constantly. So I'm just run this through here into my front. Sorry for a bit of a mess. So we're going to be just running this straight through. Have a charger one, we can either charge it here when we're driving, or if we're going for like a meal first and my phone's really dead, I can just leave it on charge in my van. So that's not going to take no charge up, only when my engine's running, that will be turned on, then which will be charging my fridge up all the time. So that's perfect. So the engine's just got running, and I don't know if you should be able to still hear my voice, and I don't know if you can hear the fridge going. Hot or cold as well. This way, I don't have to get any kind of split charging system, which is only about 60-70 quid, but I didn't want to ask to spend the money, which I don't really want to spend money on this build. So now that'll only use battery which has got stored in there, unless I want to use it to connect it to my little thing I've got on my wall and have it run off a battery, but I shouldn't have to do that because it should last for a couple of days, especially if I put ice blocks in there. And then if I enter my car and I want to charge stuff up, I can also charge it off my battery, my portable one I got down here, and I've not had my engine running. So either way, there's no chance my engine's going to die, and there's going to be no chance I'm going to get stuck. That's mostly the basic way you can actually do it. I could be wrong, but that's the way I'm going to be doing it. And then have my bike down in the middle, and if I do need to go somewhere, or I do go camping instead of on a tent, then I just throw my bed out, keep everything in the air, and have my motorbike across when I'm going to like a bike show. But hopefully you've all understood that quite easy. It's quite a basic way of doing it, and it actually works. Should work as a treat. I'll let you know in further months when I do all this crazy stuff. Maybe I might be doing some blogging when I'm going on my bike adventures with my mates, because there's some crazy stuff happening in them things, and a lot of times everybody falls off, and it's quite funny to watch. But yeah, we'll see how that goes, and that'll be the end of this one, and I hope you enjoy this one. So yeah, see you soon, and stay tuned for the next one.